So I think we can start already with the challenge, since I don't want to get late. Yeah, because the last design we're gonna be doing are gonna take 1 hour exactly. So let's get started right now. And let me prepare the scene, which is gonna be this one. Let me plug the iPad. And I should be in here. So okay. Let me close the door. So okay, we're ready, guys. So let me explain what we're gonna be doing. That is gonna be a design challenge. We need to create a design, a mock-up, in exactly 5 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and we're gonna be doing a last concept, which is gonna be in under 1 hour. There's some rules that I put, because other way I wouldn't be able to just create these designs in the time I set, which is gonna be I can get access to this thing you're watching on screen, which is gonna be the image concept, or yeah, basically the reference. Then I can get access to some design sprints that I prepared. Let me show. That are gonna be how can I share it? Okay, so these are the graphics that I can get access to the final touches print ads, bro. Okay, no, I'm just basically explaining what we're gonna be doing and some of the rules. But yeah, I can get access to these graphics to just basically add at the end of the design, to just have the final concept with prints, because other way it won't be like a full garment. So I want to add these graphics to the final concepts. I can get time, like if I do have 5 minutes and I'm not on time to just add the graphics, I won't add, but I just decide to pick these graphics up to the final concept of the designs I have time to put this on. So that's gonna be everything, if I'm not missing. Yeah, I think it's everything explained. We're gonna set the timer. Let me do this real quick. Text, okay. And script. Okay, so let's set the timer and start doing the design in 3, 2. I'm really nervous, not gonna lie. 2, 1, and wait, my bad. What's a competition? No, it's not a competition, it's just a design challenge. That is gonna be basically just doing a design in 5 minutes, then the same design in 15 minutes, and then in 1 hour. Okay, I don't know why is not the text showing up. Let me just fix it. Okay, it's because it's in here, maybe. iPad. Okay, I think I can plug it right now. Do timer. Go in here, script, it's gonna be timer. Okay, we got it. So let me do, for example, 6, and let's start. Yeah, is this gonna be in YouTube as well? So sí, seguramente vaya a escribir. Pablo, si puedes, porfa, hablarme en inglés o intentar preguntar las cosas en inglés, será mejor, porque si no, estas partes no las puedo meter en YouTube. Okay, let's start with the countdown, which is gonna be starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got it. Let me just put the timer and let's run it up. So, I was not able to find my pens. Okay, so let's fix the drawing guide. I'm gonna do symmetry, and I don't know what I'm gonna be expecting out of this, and I'm gonna try to talk the less I can, because other way I'm gonna get distracted. So yeah, I think these 5 minutes is gonna be a fucking mess, and I don't know if I will be able to just complete the whole mockup under 5 minutes. And I want to do something like a 3 zip or 3 layered. Okay, so someone's fucking calling at home. Should I restart or what should I do? I'm not quite sure, not gonna lie. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore. So I was thinking about doing, I don't know if it's an important package or something like that, but I just don't care. Yo, Ethan, what's up? How you doing? I don't know if you can guys hear, but someone's calling at home. But I'm really sorry, I'm doing a challenge. So nah, these 5 minutes is gonna be a fucking. Nah, he's not fucking getting tired of calling at home. Bro. It's 2 minutes already. What the fuck? He's watching to the stream, I swear. How much? Yo, I'm fucking nervous. I don't know if I will be able just to finish this concept. What the fuck? Okay, let me just see if I can paint it. 1 minute left. What the fuck? Okay, it should be something like this, I guess. Okay. Let's do, for example, blue. No, I'm not gonna be able to complete this because I forgot to do the fucking other hoods. So it's gonna be something like this. Like this, and this line here Are you Spanish, right? Yeah. Okay, give me a second, chat, because I'm super... No, I don't know what the fuck is this. Okay, let's see if I have time to even just complete the colors. But nah, this is gonna be a fail. Nah, guys, I don't know. Okay, this a complete fail. In 5 minutes, I didn't have time to even just complete the colors and everything. It is what it is, I guess. And now for the 15 minutes, I'm planning to do the same design, which is gonna be just what you're watching. That is a hoodie with 3-layer zip, and then the pants, which are gonna be some jeans. So let me save the 5 minutes concept, which is just a completely fail. And let's get started with the 15 minutes, which I personally expect more. So let me do something. Let me select the timer, scripts, and let me just get prepared. I will just group and wait. Let me do something. Okay, I will just keep it like that, and I will just also keep the reference. Are you gonna host a competition soon? We can host a competition, but I want the designs that you're gonna be guys doing to be something in purpose. Like, for example, doing a competition of designs for my brand, and then the winner, I will be just paying him like the winner prize, and then produce that clothes or something like that. Or maybe I can just host something with a brand and try to get, like the same example, trying to get your designs and the winner to be a whole collection to be just drop, and you guys can access to to some fees and some prices. But let me get into some brands. Maybe they can actually take part of it, and I can just host the whole thing, and they just gonna be producing the clothes. So the winner to be on your brand would be fire. Yeah, so we can run it, and yeah, let me just do the challenge and we can talk about it later, and maybe we can get into things. But it's something that really sounds good, and that can be also a great content to do for my YouTube channel. So as you can guys see, I'm back with the content, and I'm back with streams, and some of the streams and some of the videos that we're gonna be doing on stream are gonna be reposted on YouTube as content. And I'm also gonna be doing vlogs, but not just daily vlogs or day in a life, more like vlogs with a theme. Like, for example, I'm doing a vlog showing how I'm working with a big brand that is AOA Vision, and I'm just showing more of the process and everything. So yeah, that's mainly my goal when creating content. So let's get started with this fucking challenge again. Let me fix the timer into 15 minutes, which are gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Okay, everything I expect for this is to someone not calling at home, or just getting messed with the concept itself. So I'm just gonna try to get the whole shape done carefully and try to get everything correctly, not trying to be pushed for the time, and trying to just basically getting pressured. So let me do everything, but about 15 minutes I just expect to do the whole shape and completely perfect, like all the details to be showed and to be just as perfect as I'm thinking about, and to add color and textures. I'm not quite sure if I will be able to do it, but I do not lose everything for trying. And that's the real like the main goal of the contest or the challenge itself. That is gonna be just trying to see the limits of creating mockups under some time. What camera do you use? I use a Sony FX3, which is an expensive camera, and I also got a good lens. But let's talk about this later because I'm really focused on this. And what is I'm thinking about something that could be a great idea, but I'm not quite sure. Let me see. Okay, 13 minutes already. What the fuck? Okay, so what if I duplicate, select, and do something like this? And then just erase the parts that I don't want to keep. Oh. Okay. This is a bit confusing right now. But I just got the thing that I wanted to have, that is this, like the hood itself. Now everything is just about okay. Now I'm fucking messing this. Okay. This should be good enough. Now what the fuck I'm doing? Okay. And now let's do the final zip layer, which should be a close one. And wait, let me just redo this. And now the last one should be this. Now like this. And this should be completely closed into the middle, I guess. Yeah. Now the whole zip to be just I think I got it more or less. Which okay, I got 10 minutes. Okay. Now this and this, and this should be removed. And this. Okay, and now if everything is organized, I can be able to just color everything. But let me do first the pants. Nah, I'm gonna make sure everything is painted and everything is clear. And I'm going to duplicate. Okay, the first layer is good. Now let's do, for example, a yellow color, something like this. So okay, yeah, perfect. And now let's do, for example, any other color like blue for the main zip. Yeah, okay. I'm not quite sure about the color, to be honest, so I would just keep this. Yeah, perfect. But I'm not. What the fuck is missing? What's the thing that is wrong? I don't know. Like the last hood, it's fucking me. Not gonna lie, but I will just keep it because I'm wasting some time already. So yeah, let me just do the pants real quick. And I don't know. Que top la gorra, muchas gracias, bro. Es de una amiga mía. Si te interesa una, le puedes escribir. Ok. I don't know if I will be on time, not gonna lie. I fucking messed again with the layers. But I don't care, not gonna lie. No. Fuck. No. Okay. Now let's get started creating some some textures. Let's merge down this and merge down this. Now okay, I didn't tell at the start of the video, but I also got access to some pre-made textures from my from my shop. Sorry. So let's clip mask, let's overlay, and I want just this for the hoodie. So let's do overlay or soft light and add a Gaussian blur. Perfect. And now let's start doing shadows, because other way I will be late. I just have 5 minutes. Oh my days. I didn't expect this to be that hard, not gonna lie. Now let's do this is tough. No, I don't think so. I just expect, and I just want to finish the shadows and then be able to just get some textures done, but nothing too crazy. I just want to be just detailed, and yeah, basically. Okay, more or less. Now let's add the denim textures with my fabric brushes. Nah, I can't do this while I'm talking, not gonna lie. I'm so fucking nervous and I'm so fucking stressed. But yeah, these textures are a game changer. Ah. Okay. 3 minutes now, I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm definitely cooked. Let's see if I can do some quick shadows. And let's add a texture. 2 minutes left. Nah, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I didn't expect this to be that hard, not gonna lie. I'm honestly just gonna add some graphics. I didn't want to add this exactly one. 2 minutes left. Nah, I'm cooked. Definitely cooked. This, for example, and then yeah, I'm just gonna keep that one. I'm gonna do a grunge. And I don't know, I'm just running out of ideas because I'm just feeling so much pressure. Okay, I got 1 minute left. Let's do, for example, some highlights. I could even try to do some stitching, but let's see if I have the time to. Just on the pants. But you can spam cooked on the chat already. Nah, I'm cooked. Time is over already. Nah, I will just put this on overlay, not gonna lie. Okay, time is gone. This is the final result for the fucking 15 minutes. I mean, overall, a first look, you can really appreciate the details, the realistic look. And the thing is that it's just better than the first concept in 5 minutes. So yeah, let me know what you guys think on the chat. And let's give me just 5 minutes and I will go for the under 1 hour design. But I swear, I thought this wouldn't be that hard. I like it. I'm the same speed as on your 30-second design you post. Yeah, that's right. I mean, some things that I could improve is what I said at the start of the design. I'd like to just got more like organized and try to do the layer hoodie better, because you can really appreciate just 2 layers, not 3 layers. And I just forgot to put this color, which is white, because it's empty. So bro, normally big brands hit you with a concrete idea mood board, or they just give you like free design, or how to. It depends. So many people just DM me with mood boards and concrete ideas, and some others just give me free hand. It really depends. But yeah, overall the design concept itself is good. I would just improve as I said, the layer thing, and try to get more time and invest more time on doing the concept itself with the layers, and then doing the textures and doing the shadows. It could take me just a few minutes. And yeah, I think that was my mistake when I started doing this. So let's move with the other one, with the 1 hour. Well, I'm not even happy, not gonna lie. Let me check if the people was calling at home leave the package, because I was waiting for some packages. So let me see. Nah, there's not any package. I'm definitely cooked. This challenge isn't give me good vibes so far. But I didn't get any call. I don't know. Let's get started, and then I will just fix when I got some time. So yeah, let's get started with the under 1 hour design concept. And let me do one thing. Let me say hello for the blog, because I'm blogging, as I said at the start. Yo guys, we're on a stream. There's 28 persons right now. So yeah, we're doing the design concept, the design challenge. This is the 15 minutes, which is us. And yeah, there's some people saying hello in the chat that you guys gonna be appearing on this on the blog itself. So yeah. Let's get this done, because I don't want more time to get waste. So let's run it up. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy this and do a new document. I will just paste. And now let's set the countdown. Let me just also okay, we are ready to go. I'm just gonna set 16 minutes. Let me do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay guys, so first thing, I'm going to try and set the fucking layers thing down the first, and I don't care taking I don't know why the image is gone. So I was saying that I don't care the time I waste doing the concept, like the lines only, because I want this to be perfect, and I just got 1 hour. So hopefully we can get into great things, but I'm not really sure. So let's focus on get the layers thing first done. And now I'm not feeling that pressured, but I don't want to get relaxed. How's everyone doing this week? What are your plans for this week? Let me know. Okay, so for this, let me just get closer because the other one look a bit weird. What's up, Phoenix? ¿Cómo vas, mi bro? On Spreak, brick working. What do you mean by that? Promoting my next clothing drop. What are you dropping? And do you have the designs ready? Closed one client this morning. Yo, congrats, brother. T-shirts. Cool. Do you have them on stock or they are pre-made? What is about? Yeah. I'm just gonna change the music because I'm not feeling it. Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, first layer done. Let me do the second one, which is gonna be this. And I need to replicate the same shape, which is gonna be this. And now closing here and go all the way down, right? Yeah. Closing here. And now the last one. Why is not signal? Wait. Okay, I don't know if I will fix. Okay, now it's back. Okay, thank you, chat, for letting me know. If it's gone again, let me know because I can wait some time. Nah, everything is happening when I don't have time because I'm doing the challenge. Everything is happening. Okay, should be back the signal. Okay, and this should be closed and this to be the main zip. And these lines are gonna be just into this. Okay. Now I got the layers correctly and perfectly done. Let me do the pants. And we got 15 minutes left. I honestly think right now, and I'm thinking that I could have done 5 minutes or 15 minutes first, then 30 minutes, like half an hour, and then 1 hour. But it will be a fucking long stream. Bro, I have the designs for my next drop. Can you tell me how the design is? I'm really busy right now. I'm doing a challenge. When the countdown is off, I will be able to do whatever, so I can review to some of your designs or anything. So yeah, just give me some time because I'm doing a challenge if you just came into the stream. And let's talk about this kind of like competition that we were talking at the start of the stream when I finish this, because yeah, that could be a great idea. Okay, so the overall concept, the lines are done. So let's do the painting of the zipper first. And now I'm just checking that I forgot to put the yeah, I did the design for Juan. And yeah, I forgot to, I don't know what I was saying. I'm just gonna try and change the colors a bit. Yeah, I was thinking that I forgot the pockets in here, so I will just... Yeah, something like this could work. And I'm forgetting this. I can't say Pablo because it's like confidential. Okay, let's start doing the shadows first, and I will also do the stitchings, so then I'm not running out of details, so I can focus first on the most important things that are the shadows and the small but important details. No problem, G. Te lo puedo decir si no por privado, pero bueno, no tiene mucha importancia tampoco. Yo, send me some non-copyright music on the chat because I can't be looking for some right now. And the one that I was putting is us. So if you can guys send me some, I would really appreciate. Bro, but in my assets, it's clearly showing that it's for Procreate. There's not any Samsung or any other software that I know because I use only Procreate, so I can't help that much in there because it's clearly put that it's for Procreate. So yeah, and I was actually looking at Wallapop yesterday, which is a second-hand app on Spain, and I was about to buy an iPad for $30, $300. It was an iPad mini, so you can actually check, and I'm sure you can if you afford, you can afford it for just that money. If you save some money after some months of not going out not going out and going to Paris, you can save some money. Now a lot of influencers are creating their brands, and the work also. Yeah, I know. And that's a great move for them because they're the people that need actually to create brands because they got a lot of advantage. And I'm also helping some creators here in Spain to create their brands. You're gonna be watching soon, so. But yeah, there's actually iPads going out for $100. Yeah, it's actually free game, but I also say them when I work with them that it's not just about creating a brand and then putting on a video and selling it. You gotta also do a lot of work that is also super important. But yeah, they got advantage definitely. But yeah, it's not just about creating. Just make sure the iPad are capable with the right pencil you want. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what iPad starts to use the second generation pen, but should be an expensive iPad. But if you're just starting and you can't afford second generation iPad with the pencil and stuff, then just go for the first. Okay, guys, this is looking way better. All I needed was time. But yeah, the main goal of this is just showing what we can do with my assets and what we can achieve on just a few time. Because the main thing of my assets is just making the whole the workflow faster, and yeah, just basically facilitate all the ways of doing this kind of like details. So the dynamics are on Discord. What do you mean? How many people we are in here? 24. Nice, nice. And guys, if you can send me, as I said, some music, some non-copyright music, now that I can't go into YouTube and find some, I will really appreciate. Let me use my non-post, not post exclusive favorite brushes that are gonna be a game changer when they drop. That this is the real thing that is gonna be helping me doing the perfect textures. Let me just paint again. Bro, mark out the items of the 5 minutes and the 1 hour so you see what, just more attention to the detail, making the same amount of time. What do you mean? Like, what do you mean exactly? I don't get you. Apple Pencil Pro are compatible with M2. But what's the minimum iPad that it's affording or it's working with the second generation pen? Because I don't know. Because my iPad it's from 2021 and it's working with the second generation pen. So what you told me when I told you about my design is because of Discord. I don't get you, bro. What do you mean? Like, I'm not getting you. Okay, let's do the... I mean, I got 40 minutes. Yeah, let's do the stitchings. When do you think is the design competition going to be? I don't know, bro. I'm just waiting to finish this to talk with the chat and see what we can do and what gonna be like the best options to do, because I really want to do it. I'm sorry I don't speak English well. You can send on Spanish, bro. Okay, I also need to do the zips that I don't want to forget, because it's the main thing in here. So super important to not forget about doing it. So okay, this is looking nice, super detailed, super calm. When you make the video, mark out when the time 5 is gonna has gone by on the 1 hour design, so you see the difference in detail. What you can okay, so you actually mean, like, for example, now is 15 minutes gone, so mark the things that I could make now in the same time, right? Something like that. I think I'm getting you. Because I actually made this, like what I got right now, in the same time of 15 minutes, and this is looking even better. Bro, when do you think is the proper time to increase my prices per design? So I got a school, like a mentorship program, a system that is gonna be dropping on April 8th, where I'm gonna be showing all of the things that you need to know, like how to price your own designs, how to elevate your designs if you're starting in anything that I made in the past to be where I'm where I'm today. So every designer is a wall, and every designer is different. So I'm not really into the, like, I don't know what prices you got. I don't know if you should just go up in your prices. So that's the thing. I want to go into mentorship programs. I want to go into one-on-one and try to help people more personally, because I can give tips, but I would like to really help people into a more personal way and be able to see the progress. So that's my main goal with this program, as I said. So I can't wait to actually drop it, and I'm super hyped. And I don't even care about the money, and I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of people interested, but just the few people that are gonna be in at the start are gonna be just great enough to just get into what I want to achieve with that. So and what would be the price? So I'm not quite sure right now, because I'm still managing with with cost and everything, but it will be around $500 and $600, or even cheaper, because I don't know yet. But you will be able to pay on installments, or I don't know how it's called. Like you can pay 1 month, then the other, and then the third month. You can pay in 3 months, for example, the whole price. Lo de la competición, bro, lo hablaremos al final, y será pues una competición que tenemos que ver si lo financiará una marca o qué. Y la cosa es esa, que sea vosotros haciendo diseños y el ganador pues que pueda producir la marca ese diseño o que sea para mi marca. Quiero ver cuál es la mejor forma y cuál es la mejor opción, y además de eso, pues ganar un precio. It's really nice idea. People who starting really appreciate. Yeah, exactly. I'm also focusing on people that is starting because it's the most rough time when you're starting, because you don't really have clients. You don't know what you need to do next, and I really know what is being in there. So that's the main thing also. But it's not gonna be just for starting or starter people. It's gonna be for everyone. So because me nowadays, I'm still learning. So what's the name of the mockup you trace on? I'm trying to find a similar one. I don't know. I just found on Google. I'm not feeling this texture, so I will do a new texture with my fabric, and I will select French Terry, and I'm going to select this one. So let me know in the chat what's the thing that you guys are struggling right now the most when designing, because yeah, I just want to know. ¿El concurso será en Discord? Pues no lo sé, eso es lo que tenemos que... O sea, ahora mismo no te preocupes por eso, bro. Es algo que es de cara a semanas. Pero si me sigues y si estás atento a mis redes, pues te darás cuenta y verás cuándo es. O sea, no te preocupes. Okay, so I want to do these shadows more heavier. Or not. Let me just do this more smooth. Okay, this is looking nice. What do you guys think so far? We got... ¿Cuándo empezaste para acercarte a marcas? ¿Les hiciste un diseño gratis? Si puedes, porfa, escribe las preguntas en inglés, porque así puedo añadirlas a YouTube. O sea, estoy priorizando más las preguntas en inglés. Okay, so this should be like that. And let's go, for example, and try to find some distressing and more grunge and fade look. So I will just take my brushes, and I will do clipping mask as well. And let's do, for example, something like this. And also in here and here. And now let's Gaussian blur it a bit, and let's see how it looks with overlay or soft light. Yeah, cool. And now let's do more shadows for the jeans. Yeah, so the most important thing where you're starting is calling brands' attentions, and something you can do is create designs for them for free, like just personal concept, personal project. This is how I started, so you can just also do it. And nowadays I'm still doing it. If you guys see my content, I still do designs for brands like Balenciaga, Louis Vuitton, Curtis, all that kind of designs. Tips for edition of videos like yours. If you're starting, try to get as creative as you can. Like, don't go crazy adding so much effects and that kind of stuff. Just focus on get creative into an attractive way. When will the new fabric pack will be released? Next month. Okay, I was thinking about adding more like a gradient effect, washed effect on the hoodie. So let's see how it will look. Something like this. No, I'm not quite sure. This could be better. But I'm not feeling it. Let me add the graphics so I can see already how it will look with the graphics, so I can actually get more into the final look of how it will be looking as a final result. So let's do, for example, this graphic in here. Let's invert and let's turn the saturation down. Let's add some grunge look also, something like this. And let's add, for example, hermano, ¿cómo estás? Te dejo una pregunta en inglés. Te puedo poner contenido de YouTube para que es. Ok, dale. And this, let's try this and see how it looks. Maybe another color. Oh. I just feel like the problem in here's the pink color, so I don't know if I can select all the. Nah, I can't select. Let me think. Something we can do is turn down the whole saturation of everything. Now go and nah, I don't know. I think with pink it's looking also good. But tell me what the design of my neck drop is like which is coming out soon and I need feedback. Do you need help on what to design next for your brand? That's what do you mean? Okay, so I will just hold the graphic for the last thing. What things inspire you when you create your art? So mainly, I don't like to be just on Pinterest, on Instagram, because there's so many things and you get inspired by a lot of things. So the most important thing for me when creating is focusing only on the thing that I'm thinking. For example, if I'm listening to music and I got inspired, I like to get just focused on that. I don't like to be just getting too much information when I'm just creating, if that makes sense. So I try to just focus on small things other than just going to Pinterest, because in Pinterest you can see, for example, a graphic, you can like it and getting starting a design, getting inspired on that design, but then you see another design and you get inspired, so you will be getting a lot of information that for me it doesn't work, because I do mix a lot of things that then at the end it doesn't make sense. So there's a lot of things when creating that you can't avoid. For example, what I was saying, getting on Instagram or getting on Pinterest, but try to focus only on getting like the main inputs. For example, if I like a print, or if if I want to do a graphic for a t-shirt and I just think the topic, I get some inspiration and then I close, for example, Pinterest or Google or wherever I'm looking at for some inspiration, because I want just to focus on the first thing I saw and the first thing that inspired me. So try to avoid the most information you can when you're creating. Are you thinking of going back to your old designs, like the ones you uploaded on the alternative account, or the ones you uploaded on Twitter, like the Louis Vuitton? They are really good and you gave unique niche to those designs. So honestly, I would like to go back to these kind of prints that I was doing, but the thing is that 80% of designers are doing prints right now, and I'm not posting. I'm still doing graphics for clients and I'm still doing a lot of graphics, but I just don't post them because the main thing right now for me is the mockups on Procreate. So that's why I don't post them. But if you follow me on my personal account, as you mentioned, and yeah, basically I still doing graphics, but I don't think it's gonna be the thing to grow for me, honestly. So I also in the school that I did, I'm showing how to do this kind of graphics, and yeah, how I find inspiration. There's a lot of things, but I'm not doing graphics right now because the thing that I'm enjoying most is doing this kind of mockups. But yeah, I'm still doing also some graphics, but I just don't post them because there's a lot of designers doing this right now, like graphics itself. Okay, so for example, I'm doing now this distressed effects, which are looking nice. Let me also add for the hoodie. Let's group it and duplicate it and put it, for example, in there. Let's select these and see how it looks, but I think it will just be too much. For example, in the sleeve, maybe. Let's select this, select. Let's go to the, it was this, and let's mask. What happened? Wait, let me go back. Okay, let's select this. Let's create a mask, and now let's select. Okay, yeah, I know what's happening. I just select color fill now. Okay, I'm missing some time right now. Not gonna lie, I'm wasting some time, but it doesn't matter because I got 27 minutes already. So let's select, and now let's mask. Okay, then select again, back, and mask. That way, I just made a clipping mask without making a clipping mask. That would be the design is that would be very good. Are you really good anyway, bro? Thank you so much. Can you share that Discord? I'm busy right now doing this, but I will share the Discord later. Okay, so what's other things that we are missing? Maybe I can do some highlights for the zipper hoodie. Maybe something like this. Thank you, Zenex. Eres el mejor, bro. Okay, and I got to do the cuffs. Okay, I don't have more layers to work with, so I will just crop and resize. What do you guys feel this design? Like, how do you look at? Are you liking it? What do we change? What should we change? Let me know. And maybe I'm not liking this pockets, so I will just delete them. And I'm forgetting most important thing. What the fuck? The zips. Okay, let's go to my zip brushes and select the number 2 exactly, and let's do drawing assist, and that's gonna be something like this. Let's put it above right. Now the second one should be something like this, and the last one should be closed already, so I will just select, make a line, and yeah, something like this. Now I will just turn it a bit down, duplicate it, and select this as a full black. The leaf print could look better in pink or yellow, maybe. Yeah, I will be trying later to just set the color for the prints, because right now I can't focus on that. So the prints is gonna be the left step, I mean the last step. And let me do, for example, another drop shadow effect for the zips. And let's Gaussian blur a bit, so it gives some more depth. I have sent you the design of the pants. I have sent them to you on IG. I can check it right now, bro. I will check it after I complete this, if I have time, but I don't have time to check it right now. I'm sorry for that, but I'm just focused on this. And let's select this zip. Nah, this one, I even like it more. I will make, for example, one. Let me do like this. Let's paint. Yeah, let's paint everything. And for example, something we can do for doing it faster is just adding a texture to the zip. Where do you shop for your hats? This hat is made by a friend of mine that is called Aroa on Instagram. If you go to my follows, you can find her, and yeah, she made that hat and it's looking crazy, as you can see. And she's doing also different kind of hats, so check it out. She's a beast of that. So what do you recommend for a person to start in design, having 1 year and a bit of Photoshop and 5-6 months in Illustrator with many hours? What would you recommend for them to get clients? And also, how do you prepare your creativity for commissions? So I would just say start doing content to get more clients, because it's nowadays something super important is the skill, of course, but you can't have skill, but you can still have like a lot of clients if you put your content and people loves. And if you get eyes to your work, it doesn't matter if you have the right skills or not. If they just liking what you're posting, they're gonna be asking for that, not for something different. So as said, you can't have the best skills on the game and you can still have some clients. So try to create content and then thank me later, because creating content is the way to go right now. Dímelo, mi bro. Yo. What about the New York hat? I found it on New Era's website. So let's do, for example, this layer zip hoodie, also a double zip hoodie, so we have more detail. Yeah, it's looking nice. I think this pink graphic is not. Let's see how it looks. For example, if I do if I do invert, and let's try another combos. I will just keep like this maybe. Should we focus more on TikTok or Instagram? It depends. Do both. You can do both. What about the New Year hat, the blue one? I don't know which one you're talking about. I got a hat with this exact logo, but it's not blue. It's like it's maybe navy blue, maybe blue dark color. Okay, what do you think about the prints right now? Is this looking better? I do think so. And maybe for this, I will do it like this for the stitchings. Thanks, bro. Lately, you're motivating me to design and do personal projects. I'm really glad, bro, to be inspiring people and helping people. I'm not gonna lie, and that's mainly why I create content right now, because it's what really makes me more happy about it, like helping people and really watching the results of people by the things I tell them, you know. Okay, so let's do the cuffs right now. that is gonna be also a great detail. And I got 19 minutes left. It's not that much, so I don't want to get relaxed. But yeah, let's do it. Can you do some designs tutorials? I'm gonna be posting soon on YouTube. What's some tutorials that you guys wanna see on there? Let me know. I was thinking about doing a print tutorial, something like mixing with AI, so it's not just about a specific style. But yeah, I was thinking about doing something like this. And I got also a partnership with a brand that they're gonna be, I can't tell much about that, but I'm gonna be doing a tutorial of how to do a specific kind of prints, and then I will be actually selling it. So you guys gonna be watching soon. Stay tuned to my YouTube because we're gonna be cooking in there, and I can't really wait for that project. Okay, now let's merge down everything together. Let's overlay again and duplicate and put into the other side. And that's actually even looking pretty nice. And let's add more shadows to the hoods. What is the deadline for submitting entries to the contest? Bro, I'm not gonna repeat again, but we didn't talk about the contest yet. We don't have any clear indications now. So we don't have anything yet. So stay tuned to my Instagram, to my TikTok, to my Discord. Just stay tuned in there, and I will let people know when we run the contest. But I don't have anything clear like right now, so just wait for it. Okay, let's select this and let's out. And I'm missing one thing super important for me, that is selecting the same outlines of the mockup, inverting it so it's white, moving it a bit down, and now for example putting into overlay, so that way it gives more depth to the whole thing. I don't know if we will be showing on screen, but this is after putting and this is before. It really gives more depth into the whole thing, so it's a great tip that you can guys put into the practice of your mockups. So let's also add, for example, now that we have 15 minutes, that we're almost done with the design. I want to spend all the time and try to see what I can really achieve with the whole thing, like in under 1 hour. So let's see. Okay, this is a French terry texture, so the size, let's do something like this, and now let's erase the parts that we don't want to use. And let's do overlay, now inverted and flip horizontally, and yeah, great. And I don't know why it's looking white in there though. So I'm not feeling this, so I will just erase. And I'm not even feeling this texture, not gonna lie. This is looking way better than this. Don't you think so? You made a sleeve brush. Which sleeve brush exactly? Sorry, I'll be on the lookout. Thank you very much. Thanks to you, I was able to get my first drop and soon my second. I will be checking out later the whole designs that you're gonna be dropping. So if you're gonna be here waiting for that, I will be reviewing your designs. And I'm really happy to help you, bro, as I said. Okay, let's do, for example, some faults. Let me select my made by Ethan, Gene Shadow. Let's do drawing assist. Let's do, for example, something big in here and now in there. Something like this, maybe. Now invert, move it a bit up, and let's do overlay. Yeah, something like this. And now let's turn down the opacity so it doesn't look that much. And now let's select, for example, these material brushes number 2, and let's erase some parts. This is the highlights, so let me do something like this, or even better, like this. And now in here, or something we can do is just add a Gaussian blur. Yeah, like that. And yeah, like this. Okay, this is looking pretty nice. I'm really happy. We have 12 minutes left. The one for the lines on the sleeves. You mean this? This is from a new package that I'm gonna be dropping, but you can do this with just lines at the moment, and then when I drop the other, you can just check it up. But yeah, you can actually do it yourself. Okay, now, for example, what I dropped last was the button denims. So I will just select, for example, this with the star. And let's do a button. For example, let's do something like this. First black, then duplicate it, invert, and like that. And we got our denim button. And let's, for example, merge it down so I can move it all together. And now let's duplicate and do the detail buttons that jeans have. So that's gonna be a great detail. And by the way, guys, first thing, I don't know how to talk when I'm doing things, but I wanted to say that we're gonna be streaming next. Oh my days, on Wednesday. So stay tuned because we're gonna be cooking here, brother. What do you think of Spanish designers and who are the hardest for you? Do you know anything about Sergi? Yeah, Sergi was working with me for some clients. We were actually great friends, but I don't know. He's now working with big people here in Spain, so I wish all the best for him always. But he's not doing content, and I don't know if he will be getting back. But yeah, he's a great designer, and he always gonna be. I really love him a lot, so I always wish him all the best. Okay, so some more shadows. Let's put that into overlay. Yeah. Hablo en español en stream, pero si puedes en inglés mejor, bro. ¿Qué hay que hacer para trabajar contigo? Básicamente, escríbeme si quieres, bro, y podemos hablar. A ver qué podemos hacer. Design looking crazy realistic. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate that. Okay, under 10 minutes left. Let's see, for example, I'm not feeling the left print, so I will just try another one. I got different. For example, the I love Japan. And yeah, I think that we can keep this one actually. let's do, for example, if I turn this into yellow. What do you guys think? Is this matching better? I don't think so. So yeah, I show my designs to manufacturers on Procreate, mainly when are just type of, for example, jackets, more complex garments other than just prints, because it doesn't matter just showing a design made on Procreate for the print itself. So this, for example, I would show the manufacturer so he can see the zips and everything. But yeah, it really depends. I thought you were sad or demotivated. I'm glad for you together. You're the best, for real. Thank you so much, bro. He's just working. He's always working, but he's doing great anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know any other, for example, Spanish designers doing content right now. But there's many talented people anywhere. So you should try to draw a mock-up with your fingers as a challenge. That's a great challenge, actually, bro. That's a great challenge. If I buy your assets, they work with Procreate. Yeah. Oh, I like that finger drawing mockup. Not gonna lie. I should try it out as the next challenge, maybe. Okay, so I'm just not quite sure about the pants, so maybe let's add, for example, this same texture into just only the pants. So I don't know how we... Yeah, this is looking way better. This is looking way better, guys. And yeah, I don't know. Let's, for example, try another print just to check how it looks. For example, let's try this cat, but yeah, it shouldn't be the best option. Oh, maybe with these colors, but not. I just prefer the other one. And let me see, for example, if I do this for the sleeves, just to try out. Let's do, for example, only this sleeve. Let's place it under the texture. Let's do, for example, multiply. Nah. Let's do soft light. Yeah. Now let's take the grunge and let's fade it a bit and let's duplicate. Should I keep it, guys? Do you guys like it like this, or is it looking too much? Do you make your tech packs on Procreate or do you use other tool like Illustrator? So it depends. I always do on Procreate when I'm out, for example, and other times I do Illustrator when I'm home. But it really depends. You can do both, not gonna lie. It's also better doing... I mean, it's the best option is doing on Illustrator because you can actually take the vector files itself and plug it into the tech pack, and that's the main point of doing tech packs also. So yeah, just go for Illustrator if you can. It can be always a bit annoying. Something you can do is just do the whole thing on Procreate and then just leave the graphics behind for Illustrator, then go into Illustrator and put it on Illustrator. Have you tried to use Adobe apps on iPad? I'm not feeling them, not gonna lie, because they're limited when it comes to the tools, for example. So I'm not feeling them. let's add, for example, some more ripped or fade kind of like details. For example, like this. And what the fuck is that texture? And do you guys think that should stream on TikTok and Twitch at the same time? I just feel like doing that, it doesn't kind of like. I just prefer doing on Twitch because I just feel I build more community than doing on TikTok, because TikTok people just come and go every time and doesn't even give a shit who is me and what I do. So I just prefer Twitch. So if I do TikTok anytime, it's gonna be just something on specific. So I shouldn't even ask this. I got 2 minutes. I don't have so much time, so I shouldn't be playing and trying things out now. But let's see how this looks. Holy shit. I just want to turn this darker. What the fuck am I playing? Let's do like this, like this, like this. Like this. And now let's turn the opacity a bit down. Yeah, exactly like this. And I was thinking about adding, going back and top down, selecting just a thin brush and doing something like this. Like it's ripped, and distressed. Let's connect this. And yeah, that looks great. We're 1 minute left. So let's add, for example, more shadows to this. Nah, it's looking too much. What if I invert it and flip horizontal? Yeah, I will just take this. But yeah, I'm just finishing this and I'm just gonna leave like that. I don't want to be playing anymore. Let me know, guys, the final opinion, basically what you guys think as a final design. What you gonna be, guys, this. I mean, just give a rate out of 10, 1 to 10, and I will just put it on the stream and see everyone reactions. So let me know. Okay, I got 5. No, I don't have time to do. I wanted to do more shadows into this hat, into the blue hat. But yeah, everything is finished. We made the challenge. Let me know final opinions. I just think I could have add more details into the jeans itself. They're just looking clean, but the zipper, the 3-layer zipper is looking more detailed, more fade. So yeah, that's gonna be the final design. So yeah, let me know. I'm gonna be also posting right now on Instagram. Okay, wait. Why it's So give me a second. 9 out of 10. Okay, I like that trade. Me myself, I would give a 8 because the zipper looks great, but I'm not feeling the jeans like the same way I love the zipper. I really like how it turned out, like the whole thing. I would maybe just could improve the distressing last effects I was doing, but yeah, doing a design of under 1 hour is definitely something super achievable. But this is the design we made in 5 minutes. Poorless. We didn't have time for nothing. This is the 15 minutes one. We could add some textures and everything, but it's still us. Yeah, I agree with you, Kilian. They're kinda plain. Yeah. Let's post a video. Just give me a bit. And I will be finishing here. It was a great stream. It was a great time. I could give some tips. I could share the whole process, the whole thing all together. So, bro, how do you do the stretch effect on the I Love Japan graphic? So I took the graphic, I put it, then I select the erase tool instead of the pen tool, and then just my grunge brushes, and then just you erase the parts that you want to add the effect to. So yeah, that's gonna be everything, guys. I will just put my face, and thank you for being here. It was a great time. We're gonna be watching on Wednesday with another stream. I will be thinking out of ideas for basically what we can do. So I really love you guys. Thank you for being here, spending time with me, and basically just staying here supporting. I catch you guys on the next one, and yeah, have a good day for all of you. And yeah, I love you. Bye.